Hello. I'd like to describe the functionality in an add-on for Excel called Auto Excelforms. This application will automatically generate professional-looking user forms for adding, editing and navigating data in Excel worksheets. Additionally, the application provides the ability to browse and quickly find data, as well as do some basic reporting. So, to get started, let's open a workbook with some data. Here we have a number of worksheets, with different kinds of tables. So, let's choose one. Without any preliminary setup, you can easily generate a form that intelligently represents the worksheet columns. Just simply click on Launch Auto Form. And that's it. An auto-generated user form, without any programming whatsoever. Let's have a look at some of its features. For instance, date columns on the table were recognized. These generated corresponding date icons on the form with a date-picking calendar. Columns with a lot of text automatically generate multi-line text boxes. Calculated columns on the table are represented as read-only text boxes. You obviously would not want to override the formulas in those columns. A table column that has any reference to an image file, such as a bitmap or JPEG, will automatically generate an image management icon. This will allow you to view and select images, and save the image references with the data. Clicking on an image thumbnail will bring up a window with a larger view. Also, you can see that any data validation lists in the table are recognized and captured on the form. These are shown as combo boxes with drop-down lists, as in this example. Using data validation in this way can greatly assist with data entry and data integrity. One of the available options will allow you to automatically generate validation lists and tables from existing worksheet data. Finding records for viewing and updating is extremely easy using the Browse Find window. In this example, I want to look for work order 164. And there it is. Now, although Auto Excelforms is very easy to use, literally everything is customizable, with just a couple of clicks. I'm going to show just a few of the possibilities. In just a few moments, we made some adjustments from the default position, so let's take a look at what some of those were. Before launching the auto form, notice that we don't have any drop-downs or validation lists for the district or payment types columns. One of the options we selected is to generate a table and drop-down list for these columns the next time an auto form is generated. So, let's launch a form now. As we can see, the drop-downs and tables were created. Note also that in a single click, we changed the overall color theme of the form and worksheet to match the new Office color theme that we selected. We've also customized the browser form by selecting columns and the order in which they appear. Without any complex formulas or coding, we are able to specify columns for generating a simple table report. What's great is that these columns don't have to be adjacent in the source data, and we can output them in any order we want. The output is a formatted and paginated table that you can regenerate or customize further before printing if you wish. We've set up the first column as what is known as a primary key, and so that this data field will not accept blank or duplicate values. We also made it an auto-incrementing column, so that its value increments for each new added record. Mandatory fields were designated, and these are indicated on the form with an asterisk. We also set up a lookup table and an icon to be associated with the lead tech columns so that we can do quicker lookups for that field. With those options already set up, let's see how easy it is to add a new record. You will find that it's a lot faster, and provides for greater data integrity than adding directly to the worksheet. Also, it is possible to protect the worksheet and allow additions and edits by using the form only. We opted to show the auto filter feedback bar, a feature that's unique to this add-in. What this does is provide visual feedback of any autofilter in effect. We elected to make our forms resizable since this is an option. We can zoom in to hide the Excel worksheet altogether. You have lots of options when it comes to customizing fonts and colors. There are far too many possibilities to cover in a relatively short video, but hopefully this will give you some idea of whether this tool could be useful for you in any way.